It began on a warm summer morning in July 1518, in the small town of Strasbourg, France. Life was simple, peaceful, until she started dancing. It started with just one woman. A woman named Frau Trophia stepped into the streets of Strasbourg and began to dance. There was no music, no celebration, just her feet, moving frantically as if possessed. People stopped and stared, whispering in confusion. Hours passed, and she did not stop. Day turned to night, yet still she danced. And then, something even more terrifying happened. Others began to join her. One by one, men, women, and even children were seized by this unnatural urge, their bodies jerking and spinning, their eyes empty, their faces pale. They did not laugh. They did not smile. They danced like puppets on invisible strings. Strasbourg was descending into madness. Hundreds of people had fallen under the spell of the dance. Desperate, the town's leaders sought help. Physicians, priests, healers, all gathered to find an answer. What was this affliction? A sickness? A curse? A punishment from the heavens? Let them dance it out, one suggested. Build a stage. Play the music. Perhaps the madness will end. A desperate attempt to cure the madness. But as the first drumbeat echoed through the air, something changed. Drums pound, deep and rhythmic. The wail of violins pierces the night, sharp and frantic. What was meant to be their salvation became their prison. The afflicted danced harder. Their bodies convulsed, limbs twisting in unnatural ways. Sweat poured down their faces, their clothes clinging to their trembling frames. Their feet, raw, bloody, struck the ground again and again, yet they did not stop. They could not stop. Days passed, then weeks. Healthy people went to sleep, only to wake up dancing against their will. They spread like locusts, swarming the streets, the homes, the fields. Some whispered that the devil had taken over the town. Others feared an apocalypse. Could it be the grain? Some suspected a poisonous mold, ergot, had tainted the bread, sending the town into hallucinations. Others believed it was mass hysteria, a madness that spread through fear itself. Then, the horror turned deadly. One by one, the dancers began to fall. Dehydration, starvation, heart failure. Some continued to spasm, their feet still moving, as if resisting death itself. The nightmare lasted over a month. More than 400 people danced until their bodies could take no more. The town was left in ruins, shaken, terrified, and forever haunted by what had transpired. A sickness unlike any other. A plague that did not kill outright but seized control. Was it a curse? A punishment from the heavens? Or a zombie-like event we see in science fiction movies? Something lurking beneath the surface of the world we thought we understood? Some diseases invade the body, but what if this one invaded the mind? Deep within the earth, fungi thrive, unseen, unnoticed. Blastomyces, Candida, Cryptococcus, some of them mere infections, others far worse. Some, they say, have the power to reach the brain, to take control, turning men into puppets of their own decaying flesh. Did something ancient, something primal, awaken in Strasbourg that year? A fungus creeping into the minds of the innocent, bending them to its will? Was this the first glimpse of a force we still do not understand? A sickness that did not simply kill, but controlled. And then, just as suddenly as it began, the dancing stopped. Even today, historians and scientists debate what truly happened in Strasbourg in 1518. Was it mass hysteria? A disease? A supernatural force? Or a zombie apocalypse? No one will ever know.